Our next project, I hope you're as delighted by it as we were when we discovered it. And this is the historical murals of Lyons. This project began in 2007 in the village of Lyons, when a group of citizens there set out to clear away mounds of debris and garbage in a park and create a park right on the banks of the current day Erie Canal. So they hauled out old tires and junk and worked really hard to make this park, and they envisioned a mural celebrating the town's canal heritage right in the centerpiece of the park on an old trolley bridge that was there. They named the mural Winston's Dream for the man who spearheaded the park and the mural project. And that first mural sparked a second. This time it was painted on Main Street, and that mural led to a third. 3 years later, and there are historical scenes depicting life on the Erie Canal on 25 buildings from Syracuse to Palmyra. And the epicenter of Mural Mania is still right in the village of Lyons, where there are eight murals, all within an easy walking distance of one another. While the mural project set out to preserve history through community art, it has accomplished so much more. This is a mural that's on a youth center in the village, and it was done with 2 mural artists and the youth from this youth center. And they come there, the kids were part of a teen pregnancy prevention program. And so the mural was about asking them to think about their future and what they envisioned for themselves. And also to think about where they came from. So there's the canal, there's kids, there's this column vision, so that the kids are looking forward in a different sort of way than they might have before. So the murals have really connected new audiences to thinking about the past, the present, and the future. They've engaged at-risk youth, students, community organizations, and local residents to become involved in not just the murals themselves, but really the whole community revitalization effort there. The murals are also spurring new visitors to come to Lyons and take a closer look at what's there. So not just at the murals, but maybe to also have lunch or visit some shops or look at the unique architecture there or visit the theater. And so this project has sparked so much more than just the paintings on the walls. And there's quite a huge mural delegation here today. We'll acknowledge them in a little bit. But so now murals are really becoming much more a hallmark of what you might see when you visit the Western Erie Canal corridor.
The jury deliberations on this project suggest that what we have here, of course, is a new attraction across the Canalway. The murals are drawing new visitors to explore the canal and its history, as well as to seek out other attractions that the canal communities have to offer. They are at once and always a representation of the history and a pointer to other sites and places along the Canalway. This place, as you kind of suggest, there's a slogan a friend of mine puts on all his emails. It says, "Art saves lives." I have this imagination that there's a group of people engaged in Mural Mania who believe that fully and completely. They embrace it. Give me a break. We got teen pregnancy, we got economic development, we got historical interpretation. We can't just go down the list. It's all there. And so seeing that and feeling it and bringing it, that passion for place to the mural projects themselves is part of the key here. This passion, community residents celebrate the completion of each new mural with a special dedication ceremony. Those involved in creating the mural are recognized for leaving their mark on the future. If you look closely at the people in many of these murals, you'll see the people we interviewed. They're there. They paint themselves right into the history of the canal. These are people passionate about the problems, and passion matters. A third component of this is that they sort of set a standard. The village of Lyons took it the next level. And this is not a bureaucratic group. I love you all, but This is not what you do. But nonetheless, you went to the city and you created the kind of legislative vehicles that assure you a kind of peer review on the art that's presented. Not just any art will do. It has to be art that saves lives. So within that frame, Lyons developed a local law to set parameters and standards for mural development and maintenance. It's become, I think, a model for the corridor. Mural artists research scenes with the help of local historians, then carefully prepare the painting surface and use special paints to ensure the murals will not deteriorate quickly. The first question of the jury had to be, how do these things hold up? And the answer is very well, thank you very much, because they're very careful about how they prepare the surfaces, the kinds of media they're using. Beyond the sort of passion and setting a standard for these new attractions, there's a kind of can-do attitude that drives community revitalization in Lyons. It engages young and old alike in community revitalization efforts. Though inspired by the past, the murals are part of a positive vision for the future. Murals are integrated into Lyons' strategic plan for revitalization and development. To kind of link all of those things together, there's one short anecdote I want to share. And they'll give me the details when they come up, I'm sure. But at some level, I understand that we're actually burying founders in T-shirts that speak to Mural Mania. And this is, I love it a lot. Take it to the grave. Connecting Canal communities is of course another theme in this process. Success in Lyons has inspired neighboring communities to create murals, forming a 75-mile mural trail along the Erie Canal. Again, it's not about the money. In this case, it's art that saves lives, that engages the passion of the community. Please join me in congratulating Murals in Lyons. Representing the mural delegation, Mark.
Oh, okay.